We've been waiting for this one for a long time. This could be the biggest and coolest match on the whole card tonight here live at the Tarlton. Here's truly two-time Hall of Famer, two-time Emmy Award winner, The Thrill, alongside the one and only Sam Eli here in the booth, way up in the booth here at the Tarlton. And this promises to be a fantastic match. Sam, these are two guys who are no changers to each other thanks to last year's Summer Series tournament, and two of the best around.
That's absolutely right, Thrill. And this Adam Grace, I've got some experience with him. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll hear about that in just a minute. But meantime, here comes his opponent, a guy you might have heard of here in the Midwest. Who wants to see a dead body is the man's question, and Adam Grace is the last one who wants to answer that. The worst case scenario, Joey Jet Avalon. Sam, this promises to be one hell of a matchup, and you're familiar with these men.
I am familiar with both of these men, Joey Jet Avalon being a very good friend, and Adam Grace being a former foe. My first match here in Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment, the man who pinned the third man in the contest is that man right there, Adam Grace.
Adam Grace, of course, is no stranger to HWE. This, if I recall right, this might be his first match back since the 2024 Summer Series tournament when he took Aaron Arsenal to the limit in the finals match for the HWE Championship, but came up short. I'm not sure if we've seen him back, but he is back now. Lord knows there's still plenty of tension between him and our champion Aaron Arsenal. Meanwhile, Joey Avalon somehow fell in the semis of that tournament, and immediate jaw-jacking between the two of them. These guys are both some of the measuring sticks in the Midwest, a fact you know well, Sam.
Absolutely. In another timeline, Adam Grace is the HWE champion if he pulls out that finals victory against Aaron. Instead, Aaron is the champion, and he's held that title ever since.
It wouldn't shock me that gold is in his future somewhere down the line. But meantime, he can't focus on Arsenal right now. He's got to look at Joey Jet Avalon, a guy who's been on a bit of a roll himself since that loss in the 24 semis. Now, he's defeated a whole bunch of folks, including his old famous trash tag partner, famous Jordan Lee, who we saw earlier tonight. But this is one hell of a rematch right here.
I'll tell you this, Thrill. This is the match that I had circled on the card.
No doubt about it. We all know Avalon's credentials. The man has made 15,000 people stand on their feet in Milwaukee on national television. I know, I was there. I felt the electricity. But I've also seen Notorious Adam Grace up and down the roads over the years, and he is one of those people that can also electrify an arena like none other. This is going to be a classic.
100%, and they both have everyone in the Tarlton clapping and behind this match. Everyone knows this is the one to watch.
Look around at the crowd here at the Tarlton. Nobody's on their phones. Their eyes are transfixed on the ring. They're living in the moment. When's the last time you could say that about current society? Everyone's focused on this match. It's going to be that good.
Absolutely, and this is a tough draw for Grace coming back after that long hiatus that he's had from HWE. First man out, Joey Avalon.
Yeah, Grace did say on Facebook earlier, he talking about HWE, and I quote, "Grace runs this place, you're just a visitor." And that's saying something about Joey Jet Avalon, who is a mainstay of Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment. Who will be the top dog around here? This match could go a long way towards establishing that.
Not just the mainstay here at HWE, but a mainstay in Green Bay, having proven that point a show or two ago against Shaq Jordan.
Right you are. That was a hell of a battle he had with the generational treasure.
Grace puts him in the corner here, pats his head, trying to big dog the big dog.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, focusing on this battle, this is going to be a classic. Anytime Avalon steps in the ring, you know you're in for something. But when you go up against a man, the character, the quality, the caliber of Notorious Adam Grace, you know you are in for something special. Folks, we're glad you're joining us here ringside as we're way up here, Statler and Waldorfing it way up in the booth. And this is going to be a classic. Look at Joey Jet Avalon leveraging that arm already, just looking to tear that wrist limb from limb, wrenching down on that left arm and shoulder. You can see, Sam, you can see Grace already trying to brace that left shoulder. He's already causing that much damage.
Oh, yeah. Anytime the Jet gets a hand on you, you know you're in trouble. And as he gets this reversal and takes control here, at least momentarily.
Quicker than a hiccup, Grace reverses. Joey trying to spin out of it somehow. Grace maintaining that leverage, keeps that grip on there.
He's got a lot to prove here tonight. His first one back out. Avalon's a tough out for anybody on the planet.
Joey maybe having just a little bit of fun with the crowd on the, yelling at him right there. To be a fly on the wall to hear what he's saying. Big forward roll there by Joey, and now back. And he manages to kip up, tries to get out of it. He does, and now he reverses it, and he's got that wrist lock on Notorious Adam Grace.
Oh, and he's putting so much torque on it. You can see from the elbow the angle of the pain on that joint.
And look at that maneuver from Grace, using the ropes as leverage to flip over and reverse the hold and put it back on Joey Avalon.
And he needed every bit of that leverage because these are two big competitors. I'm glad we're way up here to see so we can get a full scale of what's happening in the ring.
Right you are, Sam. Both of them have a good amount of height here. There's not much advantage there. Joey obviously a little bit, built a little thicker, maybe a little bit stronger. Nice headlock takeover there into the side headlock. Grace down on the mat, and Joey Jet Avalon in control right now, Sam.
He proves your point right as you say it, muscling Grace down to the floor as the crowd lets them hear their feelings.
The crowd a little bit toned here. They're liking both of these guys. Oh, and look at that reversal by Grace right into the leg scissors.
I mean, what's not to like here? Adam Grace, Joey Avalon, two of the top guys here in Wisconsin, gracing the canvas here tonight.
I see what you did there.
Exactly.
Leave the puns to me, kid. Joey Jet Avalon now trying to use that lower leg strength to kick out of it. Indeed, he does. He's got leg strength. But a nice takeover to Grayson right back down to the mat.
Grace too quick for him that time, bringing him right back down, controlling this contest so far.
This is like a chess match between two masters.
And Avalon is a master. I've seen so many matches of his where he has been in this position where you think it's a seesaw battle, and then he comes out with a house of fire ready to go. You know he's ready for Grace.
Indeed. And before that, Adam Grace himself was no slouch himself, dominating these indies not that long ago. So seeing both these men together in one-on-one combat, a rare treat for the viewer. Big kip up there and kick out. Oh, down he goes. Our first cover of the match. Ooh, not even a count of one. Grace up. Both men looking for an advantage there. Ooh, nice maneuvering by Joey. Cover, count of two. Nope. Grace is up. Swing and a miss by Joey.
You gotta wonder if that time off did anything to Grace. We've seen him come back. He's looking the same, but you know his want is there as they meet in the middle, stalemate.
I don't see any ring rust on him, but I'm seeing a little bit of respect here between Avalon and Grace. I would expect nothing less from these two competitors. These are a couple of guys who go about combat the right way, Sam.
Absolutely. They're not going to leave anything behind, but they're going to do it with some respect. And Avalon offering the hand to Grace right here.
You said it, and Joey does it. There it is, the respect, the handshake of honor. Will Grace take it? I would expect he would, but we'll see.
You know, I don't think Avalon would pull one over on him here, so I feel like there might be some trust, but we'll see how Grace takes it.
These are always touchy situations wrestling, and there it is, the handshake.
You know, he would have gotten me with that one too.
Joey doing Joey things.
Absolutely.
Off the ropes there with Grace ducks. Oh, big leap there, leap from there. Oh, and a big drop kick in the middle of the ring, and down goes Avalon. Right back up to the ropes there. Now Grace seizing the advantage. Looking for the Irish Rip. Reversed by Avalon. Avalon looking for that tilt-a-whirl. No, make that a head scissors by Grace, and down goes Avalon.
Avalon right back up to his feet, though. It's going to take a lot more than a drop kick and a Hurricane Rana to keep that big boy down.
Back and forth we go, Sam, fast and furious in this ring. Now across the way. Nope, the reversal here by Joey. Grace stops short. Where's his opponent? Avalon looking around. Grace waves hello.
Catches him there.
Again, chess match back and forth. Big crossbody off the top rope. Grace rolls through though, can't cover.
No cover there they come together again and let it settle.
And we're seeing applause here from the crowd here at the Tarlton Zone. He is standing. And why wouldn't you after that exchange? This is pro wrestling, folks. Big spot, splash in the corner there. Joey rocking a little bit. And it sounds like Grace is calling for one more. Here he comes. Elevated. Oh, Joey out of the way. Grace eats turnbuckle off the ropes. Here comes Joey. Shoulder block. Puts down Grace. Off the ropes. Avalon coming once more. Down goes Grace. Looking for the... Trying to go around. Off the ropes. Ropes back and forth. Again.
Caught him.
Crossbody caught him in midair. The power of the...
Oh, Grace tries to go to the wall one more time with the crossbody. Avalon, ever the vet, catches him in midair and puts him down with a Falcon Arrow type of Michinoku driver.
That was a beautiful maneuver. And yet it wasn't enough to put out Grace. Grace is clearly hurting after that exchange, but it wasn't enough to put him out. Joey looking to take advantage, trying to suck the oxygen out of his lungs and cut off that cardioid with the side headlock.
That headlock is in there tight, cutting off that airflow just enough to make Grace work for it.
Grace is going to have to work hard to get out of this one. Joey's got the leverage. He's got the oxygen under control. What can Grace do to get out of this one, Sam?
You know, he's going to have to leverage something more than just strength. He's going to have to find some speed. He's going to have to find some craftiness to overcome Avalon here as he breaks free.
And a couple of those elbows are doing just that. Oh, but he eats one from...
Speaking of an elbow.
Right, exactly. He eats one from Avalon, who's off the ropes now.
Oh, and another one right to the sternum.
The point of those elbows just dropping down, focusing all that energy. Oh, but only, barely a 2. Grace is not done yet.
Strong kick out from Grace. He ate those elbows, and he's letting Avalon know he's not done here.
And Joey Avalon getting a sideways glance there, giving a bit of a side eye like that wasn't really it. No, it's going to take more than that, Jet, to bring down the big man. Yeah, we talked to Adam Grace earlier on, and we did a Facebook Live earlier on the Greater Green Bay Society of the Llama, the biggest Facebook group for news in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And Grace actually let us in on something. He always, just to get under Joey's skin, Joey hates the word "the," so he always calls Joey the Jet.
Right.
A little bit of psychological warfare there. Adam Grace is not his first time around the block.
Absolutely. He knows who he's dealing with when it comes to Jet, and I've been one to make that mistake before, and he's let me hear it as well. So you know that gets under his skin, and you know Grace knows who he's messing with when he goes to that point.
I think Joey might have been just recalling that fact as he's constantly up on the ropes and down with a big boot to the face of poor Notorious Adam Grace.
And no cover there. He's just sending a message here, Thrill. He is just letting Grace know that these boots have come to town for you.
Right you are, Sam. Joey Jet Avalon in control here, playing with his food maybe a little bit, but it's going to take more than that to put down the Notorious one. Firing back with left and right. That stuns Joey a little bit in the gut. Off the ropes.
Oh, man.
Tried for the Rana and got powerbombed for his troubles. But that took a lot out of Joey, too. Look at him grabbing the ropes for a rest.
Every time Grace has gone to the well a second time, Avalon has had something for him.
Cover count of 2, not enough. Grace still in this fight.
One thing about Avalon, you're not going to get it over on him the same way twice. You've got to diversify your moveset. This man learns on the fly.
That's an expert analysis there, Sam. Let's see if Joey will fall victim to that. Let's see if Grace can actually turn up the attacks to a different level and modulate to a degree where he doesn't see it coming.
He utilized the crossbody earlier in the match. He utilized the Hurricane Rana earlier. After going to both of them again, Avalon had it ready.
And now Joey Jet Avalon asking the crowd the question. No, he decides to go this way, off the ropes, off the other ropes before Grace is stunned in the middle of the ring.
We know what this is.
And just a slap.
If you know Avalon, if you've seen him even once, you know that he's going to hit those ropes and he's going to wake you up. He's going to let you know, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to go, and if you're not, well, we might see a dead body.
We've seen that attack time and time again from Joey Jet Avalon, but you have to wonder if that's the best strategy in giving a competitor like Notorious Adam Grace a bit of an out there instead of hitting him with something high impact. Dials this ran back. Oh no! Grace had other ideas. Hits the drop kick in the middle of the ring. Avalon flat as a pancake.
You got that right, Thrill. He hits that front drop kick, but not enough to come and get to the cover here as they're both down.
Both men down, still trying to go, and we've got our first 10 count of the evening here. Sam, this is tricky. This could go in any direction.
You know, this being the first one back from Grace, I kind of expected a little rust, but you called it right, Thrill. He is right there in the thick of it with Avalon.
Avalon, the first back one up with the forearms, but then Grace serves back and then some. Drives Avalon all the way into the corner for the ride. Nope, reversed by Avalon. Grace slams in the turnbuckle. Short charge there, but stopped nicely by Grace. Here comes Joey again. Stopped again by Grace. Oh, but a big forearm there, big right hand.
Up to the top, Avalon controlling things here.
Overhand slap, and I felt that one in my bones, Sam.
Oh, man, my sternum hurts right now.
Make that 2. Owie.
3.
The trifecta. And now Adam Grace suddenly in a bad way.
And Avalon has no urgency here. He knows he's in control. Ooh, spoke too soon.
But a nice counter there by Adam Grace. Boot to the face of Avalon. Puts him up.
Gets the crowd.
Can he nail it? Nails it!
Creates some space finally here of his own accord and finally gets to a cover here. Let's see.
Is this enough? Will this be it? No, not enough.
Strong kick out by Avalon there. He's definitely not done.
This fantastic battle is continuing here live at the Tarlton Theater here in the Broadway district. It's the first ever time pro wrestling has been in this venue after all the decades it's been here. It's amazing. And we're so glad that Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment is the one to bring you the Sport of Kings in this historic venue. Oh, and Adam Grace is looking to make a mark for the situation. Looking for that elevated knee lift or something along those lines, Sam.
Absolutely. He's calling for it here, stomping that foot, and the crowd is ready for it.
Here it comes.
But so is Avalon with the sit-out spinebuster.
Oh, and look at the face of Joey Avalon. He can't believe that wasn't 3, but it was not. Grace kicks out. The fight continues.
I'm right there with Avalon, though. He caught every bit of that spinebuster. He couldn't have hit it any better. I'm surprised, too, that Grace was able to get out.
Back and forth they go. What a match. Stomping away now.
Classic Avalon, putting the boots in, staying in control.
Yep. Exactly, Sam. He couldn't get the opponent down there, so let's soften him up a little bit.
Hurt his own hand on that strike.
And that's Joey for you. Oh, but look at this again. Smart move by Adam Grace. Elevates Joey to the outside, who hits him with another elevated fist. He's going to use the ropes for a slingshot. Yes.
Oh!
Cutter!
Slingshot cutter from the outside.
What a fantastic move. Cover, count of 2, and that's not it.
And he needed every strength of that strong kick out because Joey had him dead to rights with that maneuver there.
And Joey looks like a little look of disbelief on his face. He can't believe that wasn't 3.
Well, Avalon is not used to guys kicking out of that slingshot cutter. He's not used to guys sticking around like this, especially when he's putting the boots and the fists so squarely on his opponent.
He's expecting nothing less than Notorious Adam Grace, who's still fighting. He's still out there, still throwing arms. He's looking for a little something here. Oh, but Joey counters with clubbering forearms of his own. Nope, now he's got him around looking for the belly to black, and he nails it!
And he leaves it. He's ready for another one.
Adam Grace somehow gets up. Oh, he's second to 3, and he goes C.
Another release German suplex squarely high on the shoulders of Grace. He can't even get up to a vertical base right now.
Is he looking to land yet another German suplex?
3rd time's the charm. Oop.
No, maybe not for Adam Grace. Nice go behind there. Nice go behind by Joey. Back and forth they go. Both men thinking classic mat wrestling here.
Standing sliced bread.
Good Lord. How did Grace pull that one out? Cover. Count of 2. Is this enough? No. Joey kicks out.
Wow. That might have been 3. Joey barely gets the shoulder up on that kick out.
Come on.
I am absolutely stunned that Grace pulled that out of almost nowhere and almost had the match won. And now he's calling for the big elbow, Sam.
I've seen this elbow come down. I saw it coming down on me when I was in the match with him way back a year ago when me and Grace first met, and he goes up to the top to set it up again.
This could be it. Joey's still stunned. Just back now, getting back to a vertical base. Just enough. He hits the ropes, and Grace loses his footing and lands crotch first on the turnbuckle.
Just a hard trap there. Followed by a big boot from Avalon.
Major pump kick there from Avalon. Absolutely rocked the neck and head of Notorious Adam Grace. And now he's meeting him where he's at, up in the high real estate.
He's looking for that big old superplex there.
If he can nail it from that height, that might be just about it. Softening up the spine there with overhead shots. Drapes him over. Grace is in bad position. Can he hit it?
The roll through.
Unbelievable!
What?
Wait, and now small package roll up. I do cover. Is that? No, not enough.
Crafty. He's going to need that.
The momentum is almost too much. Both men down.
We said it earlier. Grace was going to need to find another way to win against Avalon. He was going to need to be crafty, be speedy, and not rely on that usual strength that he does, and he found it there, finding a crafty way.
He's being incredibly crafty. Not only is he finding a way to win, he's finding a way to escape the certain jaws of defeat.
And they've stayed neck and neck. Every time it seems like Avalon has him dead to rights, every time it seems like Avalon's about to put this one away, Grace shows us something different in his first time back out here in quite a while.
Right you are, Sam. And the crowd of the Tarlton is loving it. We're seeing applause for both competitors all over the place here.
These guys could fight the rest of the night and this crowd would go home happy.
So would we. This is an absolute treat to watch, let alone commentate.
I told you, Thrill, this is the one that was circled for me, and they haven't disappointed me at all as they trade slaps now, disrespecting each other.
My calendar show the same. At this point, they're getting very frustrated that both their excellent technical wrestling hasn't gotten it done, so let's just brawl it out.
They said, you know what? It's not working, so let's just beat the crap out of each other.
When in doubt. Big elevated feet there by Avalon, by Grace and Avalon. Grace eats a big old kick from Joey. He returns the favor.
We're even on super kicks here as both men double over.
Here comes Grace off the rope to get some momentum. Joey's smart, ducks, drops on a knee, ducks. Pop kick.
Oh, that textbook Claymore that Avalon always pulls out in a pinch finds the mark square on the chin.
And Grace's lights are absolutely out. Okay, he's starting to come to now. And Joey's tuning up the band, as it were. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Are we going to see it, Sam?
And the crowd is ready to see it as he's looking at him from across the ring, measuring Grace. While Grace tries to find that vertical base, he's in for it.
Call your local metal examiner, folks. We might need him sent to Broadway. Oh, but a huge stomp out of nowhere by the Notorious one. Cover. Count of two. Is that it?
Oh!
He got him!
Wow!
Your winner, Grace!
Out of nowhere, Sam.
Thrilled. I've never seen that maneuver from Grace before. I'm sure it's deep in his bag. He put his foot in Avalon's chest and drove the air out of him into the mat. What a maneuver to put this one away.
Sudden moves back and forth. What a battle. What an absolute mat classic we saw from these two. What a feather in the cap of Notorious Adam Grace.
What a way to come back. What a way to come back and make a statement at the first event at the Tarlton and show everybody in HWE that Adam Grace is back. As a competitor thrill, seeing both these guys and this opportunity in the booth here with you, what a scouting opportunity. I'm looking forward to seeing both of these men in the future in the ring.
You got to study game film in real time and, and listen to the crowd of the Tarlton with a "That was awesome" chant. And Grace, look at this with the point at Avalon. Are we going to see another show of respect here between these two competitors? Yep, there's the handshake and there's the hug.
Yes.
You gotta love to see it.
Avalon raising Grace's hand, giving him the ring as he deserves. What a guy. Grace, even bigger tonight.
Avalon clutching his upper torso as he staggers back to the locker room. He was through a war, so was Adam Grace. Put Adam Grace back and making his mark and then some here at the historic Tarlton Theater with a win over one of the best around in Joey Jet Avalon. Welcome back, Adam.